Buenas, donde sea que me escuchen o no se escuchen. Buenas. Hello, whenever you hear me, wherever you are. Thanks for coming. Bueno, pues... Ok. Ok. Probando. 1, 2. Bueno, prepárense para el brillo. Tal como puse en el título, a terminar la misión de Arconte, que de momento todavía no la había terminado, para ver si el hecho de que Rukkhadevata seguía estando en la memoria de las personas influía o no. Sí, estoy en libre por esa. Nahida está subida, pero le he puesto mucho en misión elemental, así que luego tengo que ver como qué artefacto más, o sea, debo cambiar. Dendro o cáliz, digo tiara, pero eso lo hago. El torneo más fungulero jamás he visto. Y bueno, la ubicación. La ubicación de misión se ocupa por mí la victoria. En serio, o sea, no lugar, sino ubicación. O sea, no personaje, sino ubicación. Wow. O sea, en mi otra cuenta la misión de In me impedía hacer muchas cosas, pero la misión, o sea, porque está en el lugar no puedo hacer la misión de evento. Es como, eso sí es algo nuevo para mí. Lo raro es que no hablan de... bueno, acá. Y 3. Aunque todo el mundo conoce el magnífico poder de la reina mayor Rukkhadevata, incluso Nahida tan hizo como ella todo dominar este mundo. Aquí se habla en Historia del Personaje 3 sobre Rukkhadevata. En Historia 2 no menciona su nombre. En Historia del Mundo 1 tampoco. Y bueno, estas completa pulse Okaya juego cada raza. Y completa pulse Okaya juego cada raza. Así que no puedo. Aún si sube de nivel, no va a importar porque necesitaría la misión. La reina mayor Rukkhadevata creó la selva de Sumeru y se sirvió de la academia para compartir su conocimiento con el pueblo, incluso tras su muerte. Las leyendas de sus hazañas se escucharán con frecuencia en los lugares de la gente. Por el contrario, la reina menor Kusanagi, a quien los sabios llevaron al santuario Sarojitana tras la partida de su antigua deidad, no es más que un símbolo de la gracia divina. Aún ampara el pueblo sumero, mas aunque todos se preguntan quién es, cómo nació y qué clase de poder posee, muy pocos conocen la respuesta. Las respuestas evasivas de los sabios de la ciudad fueron calando paulatinamente en el pueblo, que olvidó por completo aguardar con paciencia para que el conocimiento de su nueva diosa descendiera sobre ellos. En la calle, sublime legado que dejó la reina mayor Rukkhadevata sigue en pleno funcionamiento y resultaba de gran comodidad para todo el mundo. Pero lo que la gente no sabía es que la calle también era los oídos y los ojos de la diosa recién nacida. Por medio de ese sistema supo cómo se sentía la gente, con una gran devoción hacia la antigua diosa y desilusión hacia la nueva, y así fue como también escuchó las voces quienes afirmaban que la diosa de la sabiduría se había marchado para no regresar. Sabía perfectamente cuál era la misión que inevitablemente debía cumplir. Debía estudiar y crecer para poder hacer frente a las amenazas que procedían de las profundidades del mundo. A pesar de todo, a Nahida no le importaba, no se lo comprendía o valoraba.
The heavens grew eyes to behold the true beauty of the world below, but humans already have eyes to begin with. So, what is it they see when they look at the world not with their eyes, but their vision? You're very smart. Can you figure out what the answer is? I'm getting smarter! I'm getting smarter! My mind is growing even bigger! It feels like you could fit the entire sky and ocean inside it! I feel like a Neopala lotus that's been reunited with its leaves, or a Songo pearl that's found its shell. Thank you for allowing me to be your companion, and for teaching me so many new things. As the God of Wisdom, I grant you my blessing. From here onward, may your journey be free from confusion that clouds your mind and obstacles that block your path.
Está bloqueado por la misión, así que F.
Everyone hold hands! I see everything!
How on earth do you earn a profit without losing your investment?
sleepier whenever I remember one of his poems.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Pero ya... Pero ya de vuelta.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there.
Hola, Jolote, muchas gracias por pasarte por acá. Acá terminando la misión de
Hey there.
Sumero,
Have you seen Alhaitham around?
que lo había dejado después de vencer a Scaramouche.
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the house of Dana. You should be able to find him there.
Qué off.
But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Aquí vamos a ver a cierto personaje que
Looking for him.
quién va a saber cuándo va a
Mr. Cave
salir.
was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here.
Cabe.
Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
Nosotros qué va, hacemos los chismes, no los buscamos.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Bueno, y Ajolote, como tú vas a ir a algún banner actual de, por ejemplo, ya de Tartaglia, o ya has sido algún banner de personaje, o estás ahorrando para un personaje en particular. ¿Qué planes de...? O sea, primeramente, ¿has jugado alguna vez o juegas Genshin Impact? Si no, normal, porque también tengo amigos que saben un poco de la historia, pero no lo juegan. Entrar a la casa de arena. A empezar. Ah, bueno, no todavía.
I see everything.
Book smells so good.
A la biblioteca. Ah, pensaba que era una sala nueva, pero es la biblioteca. Y ahí está, cabe. Y cuando uno piensa poder hablar, puntitos. Cuando solo es un personaje estático, solo son puntitos. Y bueno, no he buscado libros en la biblioteca, así que... Podía haber hecho esto fuera de cámara, sí. Solo que... Nunca le di el tiempo de hacerlo. Y sí que hay más libros por acá, pero... Para no aburrir... Turip ip ip.
Ohitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Está ocupado hablando con otra persona, Paimon. Es rudo interrumpir la conversación entre otros.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
Ah,
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
sí, mucho
It doesn't
considerando los
matter. It's
sabios.
probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Y...
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Exacto.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
No, en serio, parece la combinación entre Lumine y Zhongli. El cabello, los ojos. Y no sé, la voz como que... Sí, pero... No sé.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Bueno, eso sí, si te... O sea, con tanto fuera, era muy probable que él se hubiese convertido en uno. Pero él solo le gusta leer libros. Así que él está interesado en su vida tranquila y cotidiana. Tener autoridad es muy problemático. Exactamente.
Huh?
Su cara.
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Kasharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Ugh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
Bueno, sí, o sea, pero si pasas de su actitud ridícula y arrogante como que es una persona tranquila. No buena ni mala, sino tranquila, quizás.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Ah, sí pues.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
¿De qué hablas? Que no quiera hacerlo no implica que no esté calificado para ser sabio. Tú no sé, quizás. Pero confío netamente en que si por X o Y tuviera que hacerse sabio él, cumpliría sus roles adecuadamente. Que le jodería ser uno, sí. Esa es otra historia.
Having a fight?
Veamos cómo termina. Tampoco tenemos mucha prisa, Paimon. Exacto. Solo estoy aquí para leer textos. Tampoco es como que el mundo se olvide de Rukkhadevata. No, mejor dicho, tampoco es que tenga prisa en que el mundo se olvide de Rukkhadevata. La estatua y los libros y todo eso.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Sí.
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
¿Por qué?
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
Ah, bueno.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
Ah, bueno, eso sí.
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand.
En el desierto ocupándose de un gran proyecto. ¿Qué habrá sido? Quizá me hubiese enterado si hubiera hecho historias de algunas misiones en el desierto, pero bueno. El escaso conocimiento que tienen sobre estética arquitectónica en la escuela de semiótica, no creo que no lo entiendan, ¿no?
Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Sí, el equipo de Sumeru Gang. Quitarle la autoridad de los sabios, enfrentar a un dios malvado y hacer que todos se curen de una enfermedad que azotaba a Sumeru. Eso fue lo que pasó. Días coles.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand.
Uy. No fue mi escuela la que solicitó fondos del gran sabio, sin embargo, los de ustedes.
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
¿De qué hablas? Aljaja no miente, solo oculta cosas, pero no miente. Listo, ya terminó, entonces podemos hablar.
Hey!
Juntitos. Ah, sentarse. Qué sonidito cuando se sienta. Para uno tire por él. Se ve bien. Ok, demasiadas fotos. A seguir.
Hey, Hatham.
Oh,
Hola.
it's you two. What's the
Hola,
matter?
Hiham.
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Sí.
Letter?
Oh no, no la recibió.
Nilu said said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
Básicamente, banquete de
If she
victoria.
addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Oh,
Have you always been so busy with your work?
no.
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Sí.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
Una sentencia muy leve, a decir
That is
verdad.
already the best possible ending for the likes of them.
Sí.
4 of the 6th grade sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
Eso de los 6 sabios suena ultrapoderoso, como una organización top. Pero, o sea, encerraron al Arconte y encerraron a estos 2 otros sabios. Me pregunto quiénes serán esos otros 2. ¿Hatsune Miku?
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kinda strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6th grade schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound.
Ajá.
It's said that when the academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans, attaching themselves to the 6 great schools, have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the academia.
Múltiples facultades surgieron para acabar desapareciendo. OF. Solo las 6 escuelas junto con las 6 facultades se mantuvieron firmes al paso del tiempo y consiguieron una posición permanente en la academia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
Solo quedaron los sabios de la escuela de teología y la escuela de biología. Teología, ¿qué rayos era? Teología. La ciencia centrada en el estudio de las causas de las cosas. Parte de la medicina que sería el origen de las causas de enfermedades. No creo que Farusan sea de esa facultad, pero bueno.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Paimon siempre le gusta aprovecharse de los contactos que tenemos. Paimon siempre ve de dónde puede sacar provecho. Exacto, Mostad, Yi, Liuye, Ningguang, Inazuma Ei, y aquí en Sumeru, o Nahida o tú, técnicamente. Paimon siempre pasa.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
Ser el gran sabio en lugar de Azar y asistir a la reina menor Kusanali. Pero los fanarts de tú y Kusanali, que ella está leyendo el libro de física. Pero ese fanart. Bueno. Tiene sentido, pero... Los fanarts. El gran sabio en lugar de Azar. Imagínate, esa posibilidad de Alhajan Hasen como gran sabio. What? No, es Yoshikage Kira, solo quiere vivir una vida normal.
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, alright. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
Pero ¿quién ocuparía el puesto de un NPC? ¿Otro NPC? ¿O un personaje futuro en Sumeru? Porque el puesto de gran sabio suena a algo que debería tener un personaje 5 estrellas. Y si no es Al-Han, debe ser otro nuevo personaje 5 estrellas.
That's not my job either.
Ah, bueno.
I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office.
Yo solo me ocupo de gestionar los asuntos importantes de la academia, antes de que los nuevos sabios vengan a ocupar sus puestos. Entonces sigue siendo líder, pero temporalmente.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
Yeah. Tengo poder. Jódete, amigo. Jódete, cabe. Y lo primero que haré será rechazar la solicitud de fondos de la escuela de tecnología.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Quiero decir,
Do
vive
we
contigo.
look like friends?
Viven juntos.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate.
Ah,
You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
la escuela de tecnología. Wow. Tengo la impresión de que no se creyó nada de lo que dijiste. Tu compañero de habitación.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Sí, muchas gracias por todo tu esfuerzo estos últimos días.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Alright, I'll see you there.
Yeah. F, no hay interacción, pero a ver.
The House of Dana is the last quiet place in the whole academia now. I was originally planning to stay here a little longer,
Pero,
but there's a chance that Kaveh might show up again. Tuh, what a nuisance. I'd better go somewhere else.
sí, nuestra fiesta, jaja. Él nunca sabría que estás ahí. Una fiesta, Al-Hasen, imposible. El mejor lugar para esconderse. Sigue estando bloqueada. Dirígete a Puerto Hormuz. Ah. Bueno. Ah, no, es días. Bueno, últimamente acá está amaneciendo muy temprano. O sea, el sol sale muy temprano. En plan, 5:30 y ya se ve que es de día. Ah, la música de Puerto Hormuz es un deleite a los oídos. Ah, bueno, en esta de ella entonces.
I see everything.
Hungry.
Ok, Desai tiene hambre. ¿Y Vanita?
If I had a lot of money, I'd keep it in my hands and never give it to anybody.
Do these inspectors who come around every day think I'm with the Fatui? I'm really not.
Lo siento, chicos, pero todos creen que uno de Shinai es Fatui. ¿Te pasa algo? Productos comunes de Shinaya.
Everyone hold it.
Why can't everyone just be like me and do things according to the rules?
I see every...
Simple-minded people are better off not doing business.
Tan emocionante es.
Which idiot invented the concept of trade supervision?
I thought Sumeru would be different, but nope.
Taberniero. Ah, Fontaine. Ese es un look muy interesante para hacer Fontaine. Tranquilo.
Anyone that makes lots of money.
Hola, Drake, muchas gracias por pasar por acá. Ah, bueno, a seguir con el evento. Aquí nos encontraremos
This is
ahora.
poor Ormos. Now where could...
Ahí está.
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Dunyarzad.
It's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
Sí, desde la 3.0. ¿Cómo estás tú?
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Ya se ha
I don't
curado.
know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
O sea, la enfermedad que existía. O sea, cualquiera recuerda que existe la enfermedad. Pero no se preguntan cómo es que se ha solucionado. Wow.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Sí, Goldie. Bella. Tú también estás. Todos están aquí.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Everybody is here.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation?
Exacto.
You mean you're quitting?
15 minutos de Genshin a
Yeah,
jugar y
I
gastar la
might start
resina.
losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When
No
I took
sé.
this job, I'd already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
¿Cuál será su misión
So
legendaria
what
cuando
are you
sea
gonna
que
do
nos
now if
toque?
you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
Mercenaria, obviamente.
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you
Sí,
getting bored already?
I
tira el
know.
poder.
If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea.
Ah,
I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through.
bueno, espero que en el futuro esa escena sí pueda ser jugable, porque que solo pase con una cinemática y que no podamos ver cómo juega de ella contra los guardias de Sumeru, pues es muy difícil.
Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation.
Por cierto, si tienes alguna duda sobre el juego, pregunta.
But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the academia.
Exacto.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the academia?
Ah, sí, seguramente. Pero no escuchamos nada de eso.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia. But only if I wanted to.
Sí, es tu decisión nada más.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Sí, de ella de rudita está raro.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
En parte.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
En serio, la música de Puerto Ormo sí es la mejor. La libertad es un rasgo inherente al espíritu de Deya.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me.
Sí.
Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
Ah, bueno, entonces
So,
sirve.
have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
Sí.
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Ah, bueno.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sí, si no, no hubieran llegado.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
No hay problema.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Ah,
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
sí, normal, seguro.
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that.
No es
If
nada,
anything, I
es
think she wants to
normal.
see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Ok, solo faltaría hablar
Sure.
con Sino.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh,
Oh,
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there.
ok, a
As
volver
for
al
Raman,
desierto.
your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him.
Bueno, adiós de ella.
Don't mention it. You better get going.
on to our next stop.
Que porque estoy haciendo la misión de Arconte es simplemente porque si quiero hacer el evento de las champiñones, ir a la misión. La ubicación de la misión, no el personaje, sino la ubicación de la misión está ocupada por otra misión. O sea, me parece irónico, o sea, porque siempre ha sido porque un personaje está en otra misión, pero la ubicación de la misión, eso es nuevo para mí. Pero bueno, ya que hay dos personas, voy a hacerlo ahorita. Tiradas. O sea, solo quiero a Layla. Si consigo otra constelación del Tarta estaría bien, pero solo voy a por Layla. Y solo voy a dar a lo mucho 4 tiradas porque... A ver, que cargue el historial. Nahida. ¿Saldrá o no saldrá? Layla. Espada de sacrificio. Ok. Por la negra. Para John Lee. Pero ya la tengo, así que... Hoja fría. Nada. Nada. Layla. Dame a Layla. Layla. Heiso. Bueno, C2. No está mal, C2. A ver. O sea, tengo a Tartas C1, pero no tengo a Yae. Así que solamente una tirada. Si sale Layla y Yae, pues ok, lo acepto. Si sale Layla, pues genial. Solo quiero confirmar que sea con I o Y. Entonces, detalles. Ah, sí, Layla. Toma. Rayos. Wow. Ya. Bueno. Toma.
If you're not sure what to do next,
Creo que ya lo tengo a C6. Sí, ya lo tengo a C6, así que chapitas adicionales, bueno. Y Heiso C2, Canon Shika no Inano. Ok. Layla. Una vez más, Layla. Una vez más, Layla. 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 Esa capucha azul. Esos ojos abatidos por muchas horas despierto. Ahí está. Se logró. Yeah. Sí. Ok. Sí. Yeah. O sea, no estoy gritando porque no quiero hacer mucho ruido afuera, pero sí. Wow. Yeah. Ahora sí ya. A ver si me sale Farusan y luego estaría ahorrando para la 3.4. Porque como en la 3.4 sí o sí es el evento de las linternas, ahí Hoyoverse se pone un poco más amable en términos de regalo. Y usualmente ahí siempre pierdo el 50-50, entonces quiero tener como para tener un asegurado 2 veces. Para tener un asegurado, mejor dicho. La isla. Recortes. Sí. Espera. Sí. Listo. Una estudiante de la facultad Rukkhadevata especializada en astrología teórica. A veces con sonambulismo, otras veces con insomnio. Esta chica siempre tiene problemas de sueño. Bueno, tartas será en otra oportunidad entonces. Me da un poco el laje el desierto. Pero se puede. Mira, esta sí no. Ok, a seguir con la...
It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village.
No sé, Paimon, desierto me suena muy...
There's Sino.
Hola. Bueno, unas semanas y algo.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave. So now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
Exacto.
And Tanari is recovering well too.
That's good to hear.
Gracias por llevarnos allí.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
Después de involucrarnos con Dottore.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them.
Bueno.
But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Nah,
Raman. And, Sataria?
Huh.
Oh, you know me?
You're pretty famous in the academia.
Sí, y no es que como que hayamos hackeado a 3 personas para convencerte de hacer una cosa, no.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
¿Cómo les va todo?
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
¿En serio?
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Qué bueno.
Oh, tell us everything.
Sí.
Yeah, you go ahead.
O sea, fue un
All right,
partícipe.
well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
Oh.
What?
¿Ya no serás erudita?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
Bueno.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
Va a investigar otra rama.
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Enseñar en el desierto.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Qué bueno.
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Itaria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Setaria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission.
Pero...
As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me.
Bueno, eso sí.
But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Setaria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Setaria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Eso como que suena algo que dijo el tabibito, pero...
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Sí, ya lo
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Sí, no, concuerdo contigo. Fue sin duda muy blando. Pero bueno, así es Nahida.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert!
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the Academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Setaria know as soon as I have any more news.
Okay.
We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
Sí.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
Bueno, no, solo una invitación.
Not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu.
Sí.
Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally.
Exacto.
A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the academia after the feast.
No, Paimon.
Celebration? Feast?
Solo piensa esto como una fiesta por haber logrado hacer cosas grandes.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Tighnari was right. He really didn't know.
Ah.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Ustedes dos también están invitados. Todos están invitados, sí.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
Ah, bueno.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful. So much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Oh.
Okay, we've got all that down.
Haremos que tu mensaje llegue en hilo.
Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
Listo, ya hemos avisado a todos. Así que adelantar la fecha. Bueno. Lo malo es que en un rato tengo que ir a almorzar, entonces... Sepa. Bueno. No sé, en este punto se siente la calma y tranquilidad tras haber hecho lo de derrocar a los sabios, enfrentarse a escala y pues hacer que curar el arbolito. Pero bueno. F los libros. Ya luego los veo en algún otro momento si es que me da curiosidad.
The world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with...
Leila.
Can't sleep? Let's go for a walk then. Not now. The night is cold.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
En serio, la cinemática de los 4 estrellas se han vuelto más increíbles y más detalladas. Olvidado.
Not now.
It's called being a freelancer. Just don't get it.
El torneo más fungolero jamás visto. Ahora sí podía hacerlo, Wow. A la madre. Bueno, F joyo verso ya. Ya me has hecho poner esto de título, entonces sí o sí voy a terminar esto. La creo.
The night is cold.
Ah, rayos, no se ve así, ¿no? Ah, ha sido. Ok, no, pero... Ok, es hora de poner la calidad normal.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
I'm here.
Sí.
Ah, there you are.
Hola, Nilo.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
Ajaihan, Deya, Nilo, Sino, Sumeru-kan, el equipo de Sumeru. Sí. En serio, esto no se siente como Mondstadt.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
No sé, Paimon, no sé.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
¿Qué? Pero los discursitos.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Ah, bueno.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Ah, sí, Nilo, qué bonito, pero la mitad de las personas aquí presentes no comparten esa clase de cotidianidad.
Everything looks quite good.
Eso sí.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
Como siempre, Paimon y la comida. El banquete y la celebración del gran juez van como la seda, la comida es deliciosa y la decoración del lugar es espléndida. Justo que voy a ir a almorzar, se siente bien. Todos disfrutan de la comida y la bebida antes de participar en la actuación que prepararon Nilo y los demás. Oh, cinemática de Nilo. El tiempo discurre sin contemplación en una velada maravillosa y ensueño.
Wow! It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
Lo raro es que estamos parados, es como... ok.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
Oh no, pero es...
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Sí, no importa.
Don't mention it.
Sí.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
Sí, rescatar a Kusanagi desde la jaula de los sabios.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Sí.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully.
Lo primero y lo segundo, lo tercero, no sé, es todo nuestro trabajo.
Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Sí.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
Bueno, sí, otro talento más que yo se la sangre.
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Ah, bueno, sí.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Espera, ¿regresó? ¿De qué hablas? ¿Que regresó de la academia abandonada y rechazada?
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
Ouch. Y con ese toque me voy a cenar, a almorzar, digo. Los veo en un rato. Bueno, música de... Bueno, los veo en un rato. Ok. Ok. Sorry. Bueno, no sorry porque no hay gente, pero... demoré menos. ¿Cómo dices? ¿Cómo que todo el mundo lo tiene presente? ¿Cómo que todos lo saben? ¿Cómo se supone que esto es algo común?
No, everything you said is correct.
¿Qué?
That's good.
Something wrong?
¿Pero cómo? Entonces es cierto. Todos en Teyvat.
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
No es nada. Tenía la mente en otra parte.
Even if those two giants of the academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
Parece que tras haber olvidado a Rukkhadevata, la visión que tiene la gente sobre la historia de Sumeru nos ha cambiado. Ahora todos creen que la reina menor Kusanali ha sido siempre la única arconte de Sumeru. Quizá yo sea la única persona sobre la faz de Teyvat que recuerda a la reina mayor Rukkhadevata. La única persona en todo Teyvat que recuerde a Rukkhadevata. El motivo por el cual Nahida lloró. La fe de esos habitantes. Los cambios que hizo y los Aranara. Todo eso ya lo han olvidado. Todos. Menos yo. Como único testigo de todo lo sucedido, respetaré su decisión y guardaré su secreto, pues ella misma quiso que todos la olvidaran.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
Eso.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Bueno, eso es simple.
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Sí.
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Pero todos los responsables del proceso de selección están de acuerdo en que eres el mejor candidato que tenemos en ese momento. Lo siento, Mika. Sorry, Mika, pero en ese momento no puedo.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
En parte, pero en parte también.
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage.
Exacto.
If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
Si las normas de nuestra nación se ignorasen de repente, el caos reinaría en poco tiempo. No tengo un interés en permitir que sus sueños arruinen mi vida.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
Sí.
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
Sep.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
Es como si dijeran a Nilo le quitaran su oportunidad de bailar en el teatro Sapsaras.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Bueno. Oh, habla con todos en el banquete. Nilo. Solo. Yeah.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
Todo es inmejorable, muchas gracias.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself.
Nah, no te preocupes.
You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
Nah. Sí o sí ni lo te conseguiré en tu room. Esa sonrisita. Esa voz. Sí o sí, en tu room. Lees el mensaje de Cetaria a Nilo.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you. Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? That's good.
En serio, la animación y cuando se ponen así,
It's the first time I've ever invited so many. You see, make sure you live it up tonight.
Bueno, todos son 5
I'll be
estrellas.
happy as
1,
long as you're
2,
enjoying
3,
yourselves.
4.
I'm honored to have her think. I can't
Ajá.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
Y yo que pensaba que no sería de tu agrado.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying.
Eh?
I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house.
Oh, wow.
Oh well.
Cada vez va a dormir afuera.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
Es un placer, estamos encantados por asistir. Sí, reunirse con la gente de Sumeru ha sido nostálgico como el evento de Mondstadt del Arconte.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast...
Bueno, sí, no.
The atmosphere here is good, and everything is delicious.
Debe ser raro estar en un sitio tan animado.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good.
David, te vas al toque, sí, no. No, ok, es por eso.
I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
Por perspectiva parece como si fuera muy alto. Está bien, no te preocupes por nosotros.
There's always next time. We're friends after all.
Sí, nos veremos en la competición de TCG, si no. De Genius Invocation, no sé qué, de las cartas. El juego de las cartas.
This feast is pretty good. I like it.
En la 3.3, las cartas. Ah, bueno, ya terminó. Qué raro.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
Siento que podría dormirme en cualquier momento. De repente tengo un sueño.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy.
¿Tú crees? No es lo al revés. Cuando comes te da sueño.
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
Bueno, supongo que aquí viene la escena. A Miranilo sentada. ¿Será que anoche no dormí bien? Quizás sea que estoy demasiado lleno. Oh. De ella, Jaija, Paimon.
It's me.
Ah. Nahida. Nuestras conciencias volvieron a contarse.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you.
Nah, no hay problema.
The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
¿Hay algo que necesites ayuda?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in.
Oh.
Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
¿Qué cosa?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
¿Qué? Así que eso es lo que quieres, Nahida. Es mejor que lo hagas tú misma en persona, ajá.
Is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
No es eso. Pero hay ciertas cosas en esta vida que solo puedes hacer tú mismo.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
Todo irá bien, no te preocupes.
Let me think about it. Okay.
¿Vas a venir?
Yes, I have.
Ah, ya sí. Ah, what the fuck, no, Nahida, así no.
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So...
Ya no estás
I decided to
encerrada.
borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Oh, en serio, Nahida. Ya no estás encerrada del santuario. Puedes literalmente salir y venir tú misma. Aunque esto es más discreto, pero... La enredadera tiene que trepar por el muro para acercarse al cielo. Prométeme que no harás nada raro con mi cuerpo. Bueno, ya que... Fuck. Cinemática. La Loli no mueve.
everyone.
O sea, lo que no sé es, cuando Nahida toma posesión del tabibito, ¿su voz cambia o es que sigue siendo la misma voz del tabibito? O sea, ¿cómo lo interpretarán todos?
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Ah, entonces sí, su patrón. Al menos por su forma de comunicarse o su voz.
Hold up, what's going on?
Como siempre, Kusanali le gusta hablar, ver a las personas, pero en vez de que ahora que ya está libre venir por sí misma, decidió venir por medio de mí. Bueno, lo considero un trato equivalente. Una experiencia extrasensorial por una experiencia extrasensorial. Bueno.
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
Sí, mira, qué chido, el banquete tenía esto. No está mal.
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Ah, es cierto, Nilo no ha hablado con ella directamente.
Hello, Nilu.
Yeah.
You know who I am?
Oh, está contenta. Este personaje hidro está contenta.
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, I'll hate them. Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Todos los personajes 5 estrellas. Nilo, Alhagen, Sino. Nilo, Alhagen, Sino y Deya.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, mira, what the fuck. ¿Cómo Raiz hizo eso? Magia.
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person.
Pudo venir ella misma, pero bueno.
Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation.
Sí.
Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
Sí.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be.
Sí.
We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Nahida. Nahida se fue. Bueno. ¿Ves? Te lo dije. Todo el mundo se alegró verte. Mira. Su risita. Nahida irrumpió en el lugar y protagonizó en el apogeo de la banquete. Sin comer ni verlo, los corazones de todos los presentes se vieron inundados de intensa alegría. Entre risas y agradables conversaciones, el día culminó para dar su bienvenida a la noche. Y así el banquete finalizó, dejando a sus asistentes con la mejor de las sensaciones. Al día siguiente.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
Oh no, what the fuck, Paivo, no esta escena de nuevo. Estamos en un nuevo Sansara. Ah, rayos, ¿a quién tenemos que despertar otra vez? ¿O a quién ni lo tiene que bailar? Ah, creo que sí, dormí bien, pero Paivo, por favor dime que no estamos en otro Sansara.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Te comiste mucho. Nadie te supera en glotonería.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
Oh no, ese es su poder.
Since you're awake now,
XD.
should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Sí, es hora de acabar con esto.
She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Aunque bueno, claramente todavía... todavía... ¿Qué iba a decir? Bueno, todavía no hay nada de Fontaine, así que no es necesario hacerlo, pero... Ya que... Ver el santuario Sarayana.
My guiding stars.
Vos.
Hi, I'm Layla, a Ratawa student. Oh, sorry, I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm a bit out of it today. What did you say again? You want to team up with me? No, it's not that I don't want to, I'm just not sure my crazy sleep schedule will really work for you, but, I guess I look forward to working with you.
Ah.
Oh, scorching hot days and freezing cold nights. I don't think I'm gonna... According to my textbook, using theoretical astrology to solve specific problems in our daily lives should not be our primary goal. But whether we should or not, the real reason nobody does it is that, well, it's not worth the effort. When we do a prediction, we usually have to use multiple celestial globes and consult at least one whole year's worth of star charts to get any precise answers. To go through all that just to find out whether the price of spices will go up tomorrow. I mean, it's just not worth it.
Sí, no, todo hace mucho, bro.
Every night before I go to bed, I make myself a glass of warm milk in the hope I'll sleep well tonight. Hope I'll sleep well tonight. Hope I'll sleep well tonight.
What the fuck, Mona Elisa? Ashley Bisky.
Happy birthday.
Ah. Okay. Sigue estando reina mayor Rukkhadevata. Así que antes de... La última vez que lo voy a escuchar en mi cuenta. El mundo, olvídame. Que está en chino. Pero bueno. Ok. Siete días.
Everything.
Hablar con Nahida, la pequeña Arconte dentro. Qué raro que se encuentre no en la esfera. Reyes.
Nahida!
Hola.
Hello,
Volvimos.
Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know?
Bueno, con esto se terminaría. ¿Qué ha ocurrido con el Akasha? ¿Por qué ya nadie lo usa?
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha,
Un poco sí.
they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally.
Oh.
I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever.
Más en lo
The
académico.
other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long.
Sí.
I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
Ah, qué bonito. ¿Sabes qué sucedió después de que me durmiera aquel día? O sea, ¿de qué hablaron tú y Dottore?
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Se llevó la gnosis, ¿verdad?
Not exactly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods.
Oh.
I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor.
Bueno,
I'm
trato.
sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles.
Sí.
In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago.
Ah.
I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place.
Sí.
And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis,
Ajá, Nahida,
the
spoileanos.
exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
La seguí a cambio de que castigaran a Dottore. Y también a cambio de un conocimiento que, como dice Cecilia, jamás podré rechazar. Ok, spoilea, Nahida, dinos. Spoilea.
You mean, what happened No, however, I'm sure in fact, that I told him that I assumed that and as the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
Ok, bueno. A ver, solo.
You mean, what happened after? No, however, I'm sure he remembered. In fact, I told him that I assumed that the heaven, and as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
Cambio de conocimiento. ¿Qué sabes sobre Escaramucha?
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself.
Sí.
His future will be determined by fate.
Será ver cómo en el siguiente arco lo convertimos en bueno. Se vuelve bueno. Mi próxima parada es Fontaine. ¿Sabes algo sobre ese lugar?
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict.
Uy.
Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Hola, madre Nahida, no sé, como lo dices, me parece un poco sospechoso. O sea, me imagino el tabito, o sea, se va preso y o dos rutas, o B, lo con Janfei, Better Call Janfei casi logramos salir, pero Focalor nos pone más sentencia, o está todo en nuestra contra, pero por alguna razón Focalor nos salva. Pero bueno, quién sabe.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
A ver,
You mean
si me dices qué te ha dicho Doctor estaría bien, pero...
about your sister?
Por fin un arconte que se digna a decirte algo sobre la hermana.
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Pero ambos llegamos desde más allá del mar de estrellas. No puede ser que haya información sobre ella en el Irminsul.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister.
Información y recuerdos de Teyvat.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
Yeah, soy inhackeable. No me pueden descubrir. Nice. En tu caso, el Irminsul no dispone de información sobre ti.
However, there must be something different about your sister. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
What the fuck?
What?
Signo de pregunta.
There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
Oh, lo cambia todo. ¿Cómo es posible? Antes de todo esto, viajé con ella por el mar de estrellas. El mar de estrellas. ¿Qué será el mar de estrellas? ¿El mar de cuánta? Hasta llegar aquí. ¿Cómo puede ser de Teyvat? Esta información no concuerda. ¿Será que hay un error con mis recuerdos? ¿O acaso este mundo le hizo algo a mi hermana? ¿Será que hay algo en el recuerdo de Tabito? ¿O acaso este mundo le hizo algo a mi hermana?
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
¿Sabes qué le pasó durante todo ese tiempo? Exacto. Spoilea más.
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria.
Ok. Tu hermana apareció de repente en Conria.
After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat.
Ah, entonces ella hizo el viaje después del cataclismo. Yo pensé que lo hizo antes. Wow, qué raro que lo hizo después.
But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
Pero los registros del Irminsul sobre ella se muestran difusos justo cuando su viaje estaba a punto de terminar. Justo a punto de terminar, ¿por qué? ¿En qué
What
región?
do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate.
Lo único que puedo asegurar es que alguien está tratando de ofuscar su destino por algún motivo.
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
¿El abismo?
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Aquí está Lore, los Descenders, los descendidos.
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Sí, pues, spoilea. ¿Qué rayos? ¿Qué información tan valiosa puede ser como para que les dé? Lo de las estrellas es una mentira, ¿eso nos vas a decir o no? Obviamente no, porque si no la comunidad estaría más en llamas, pero bueno.
A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world.
Una parte muy importante de esa información, tiene que ver con los descendidos de este mundo. Son seres externos que no pertenecen a este mundo.
Traveler, you are Teyvat's fourth descender.
Oh. Es que tiene sentido que sea el cuarto porque Fly Me to the Moon, Honkai Gakuen, Honkai Impact Zero y Genshin Impact sería el cuarto. Entonces sería Honkai Star Rail sería el quinto y ZZZ el sexto.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
Sip.
As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Necesitaré algo de tiempo para verificarla. Entonces, recién en la misión de Arconte 2 de Nahida podremos saber algo. No la 1 porque la 1 es ahorita, así que en la 2.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
Bueno, nueva hace 2 semanas. Yo ya leí comentarios o posts, así que ya no soy tan sorprendido. Aún así es grande.
Even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
Sí, eso tiene la ironía, la sabiduría. Pero nuevamente aquí nos ha dado muchos puntos de lore muy grandes, así que no está mal.
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Yo también necesito tiempo para procesar todo lo que me acabas de contar.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world.
Bueno, pronto no, el próximo año todavía falta. Es una travesía que no puede ser observada ni registrada por este mundo. Ni observada ni registrada por este mundo.
If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Si el destino es la sabiduría final, entonces tu futuro será el destino final.
I'm sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
Igualmente.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today.
Sus dientecitos.
If you ever miss me, just close your eyes. And maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Puso calla fuego que arrasa. Puso calla fuego arrasa. Retoño. Un retoño extraído directamente del centro del mundo. Un retoño extraído directamente del centro del mundo. Había una vez un árbol gigante que atravesaba el mundo entero y esta rama era parte de él. Aunque fue arrancada, nunca perdió su conexión con el árbol del que procedía. Por eso, mientras el gran árbol blanco que simboliza el centro del mundo sigue vivo, esta rama nunca se secará. Los árboles son el símbolo de la vida. Cuenta la leyenda de cierto lugar que una persona estaba en el lecho de... Cuenta la leyenda de cierto lugar, el Irminsul, que una persona que estaba en el lecho de su muerte transmitió su conciencia a las ramas de un gran árbol blanco, pues así ni su vida ni sus sueños llegarían a su fin. Mientras tuvieron sol y luna, sol y lluvia, las ramas seguirán creciendo, brotando, floreciendo y finalmente dando frutos a sí mismos. Los árboles también simbolizan la sabiduría. Según otra leyenda de aquel lugar, un sabio que colgaba un boca abajo del árbol adquirió el conocimiento para escribir runas y controlar las palabras sagradas. Así caminó por el reino que se extendía bajo las raíces del gran árbol y vislumbró los secretos del cosmos. Todo el conocimiento, todos los recuerdos y todas las vivencias del mundo circulan por las raíces del gran árbol, como arroyos que convergen para formar un río que desemboca en el mar y finalmente se convierte en agua de lluvia caída de las nubes. Es el ciclo de la vida.
Is there anything you want to know?
Sobre mi hermano.
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean?
All I know for sure, and whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But
something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a descender?
Look, a very important part, Traveler. You are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
Huh?
That's right. As for the... And yet, there are many questions in my heart as well. And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
I'm sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams. She is suffering from exposure to remnants of King Deshret's power. It's as if the great tortoise of time accidentally threw her off its back and left her suspended in the past. If you're interested, you should be able to catch a glimpse of Sumeru from a bygone age through her. I'm led to believe that long, long ago, the 7 Archons used to stay in regular contact with each other. I'm a bit of a special case, though, so I don't have any memory of that time. Now that things have settled down in Sumeru, I think it's about time I made contact with them again. You're on familiar terms with some of them, right? Would you mind introducing me? I hear that playing games is a good way to quickly bring people closer together. I'm sure it must work for gods, too. When he finally achieved the ambition he thought he'd been pursuing all along, was he content at last? Or only emptier still? We only yearn for the skies because we cannot fly. Perhaps he should reflect on this once he has held the sheer emptiness of the skies in his grasp. In my dreams, there's often an empty space. No matter how the scenery changes around.
As well as ruling over all of Sumeru, the god of wisdom Buer has a duty to guard Irminsul. Only one who possesses great wisdom could hope to shoulder these responsibilities. All life in Teyvat owes her gratitude for saving Irminsul.
Sharing my knowledge!
Bueno, termino las cacerías de Sumeru y sería todo por el día. La resina y las diarias o afuera de stream.
Zuck, fun's over. Busted. Take it easy.
Rest and rebuild!
Quietly now.
Sounds good to me.
O sea, eso ha sido un error en mi parte que haya sido un poco, pero bueno. Viendo que luego viene Farusan y otros personajes, como que quizá Layla lo considero para hacer un...
Follow the wind.
No sé si es el tercero o cuarto intento de pasársela bien con personaje en una estrella. Ah, esa.
I see everything! Hold the line!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Rest and rebuild!
As one with wind and cloud. Wind Strider. Time to go.
Let's move out.
Busted.
Grow, grow, grow! I'm seeing stars. Hold the line!
Clouds high. The birds call.
What?
Rest and rebuild!
Quietly now.
Wind Strider.
Bueno. Poco a poco, ¿no? Poco a poco.
That's close enough.
The Temple of Wisdom! Hey!
Here comes the catch.
Now you're testing my patience.
Bueno, 3 cacerías completadas, ahora faltan las misiones de NPCs. Ah, lámpara. Y solamente 2 minutos de tener una conclusión significativa. Para más información véase Farusan. Tampoco se quedan atrás. En cuanto a Farusan, sus puntos de vista están tan desactualizados que ni siquiera sirven como referencia. Disculpa mi discrepancia. Si no, Farusan sí sirve de referencia. Cinco manzanas. Tiene resultados sin tener muchas explicaciones. Listo. Que sí, pues. Simple, sencillo y fácil de entender.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
I see everything.
I guess this is it.
Fácil, easy peasy.
Take it easy.
Aquí están. Ya casi si me quedo sin estos rayos. Nivel 6. $30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, what the fuck. Ah, la tetera supongo.
This realm
Pero
is
sería
truly
interesante
beginning to
que a Falusan le pongan el sello que hizo de voz, o sea, banco de voz de Hatsune Miku. Lleno y a subir esto. 875, poco a poco. Ah, ya tenía. Minerales. Ah, bueno, ya no. Es cierto que últimamente no estaba sacando muchos minerales. Pero también es cierto que estaba un poco escaso de mora.
If you ever
Ok, ahora necesito una cocina. No creo que eso sirva como... Sí, no sirve como cocina, pero... casi. Los 1001 cafés. Luego, es que multijugador consigo más experiencia, entonces por eso. Autococinar, unos 30, bueno, voy a ser 20, pero... sería. Solo me faltarían alguno de estos, la resina, sedimentos y lo de los encargos. Pero también es cierto, o sea, considerando que faltan 2 semanas, sobrado llego a hacer esto, así que tampoco tengo mucha prisa, al menos en esta cuenta. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Ah, sí, ver la resina. ¿Ves? Tengo una que expira en 11 horas, así que sí o sí la uso ahora. A ver, más tarde. Ayer fue el cumple, todavía fue el cumple Genshin. Este año quería que mi cumpleaños fuera sencillo, pero mis amigos me han organizado una cena de cumpleaños. Un gran regalo, una oportunidad para conversar con todos. También preguntaron si quería algo que recibir. No puedo contestar rápido, al fin y al cabo cuando quiero algo lo intento conseguir al momento, no me arrepiento de ser así. Pensé que me encantaría que vinieras a esa fiesta, sería una pena que te la perdieras, por eso te escribo apresuradamente esta pequeña invitación con la esperanza de que te encuentres tiempo para venir y compartir este día conmigo. Espero verte ahí. Encuesta. Pero seguramente será con el evento de hongo, así que de momento me abstengo. completo a 2 horas y 40, aunque técnicamente ha sido solo casi 2 horas. Pero bueno. Muchas gracias a todos los que se pasaron por acá. Por aquí. Clapping hands. 1, 2, 3. Muchas gracias por haber estado aquí, aunque fuera un breve momento, o por ver esta retransmisión cuando sea que la vean. Muchas gracias, gracias. Adiós. Betsy. No, espera todavía. Ahora sí.